In case you've missed it, Ubisoft has been steadily releasing brand new DLC content for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, under the umbrella title Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Legacy of the First Blade. When we played through Episode 1 of this new DLC, it was clear it was a massive gift for anyone who's down with the Assassin's Creed lore, as it explores the life of the first ever assassin, and the hidden blade, Darius. However, it turns out that the second episode, which just dropped this week, has given our ancient Greek heroes quite the different gift. One that's not sitting well with fans at all. Warning: spoilers for the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Legacy of the First Blade DLC follows. It turns out that our proto-assassin Darius actually has a child, whose gender is predetermined by your choice of player character. If you play as Alexios, Darius' spawn is a daughter called Nima, while if you're Cassandra, Nima is actually a son called Natakas. Now, this might all seem a bit odd, and that's because it is. And this is where the controversy comes in. It conspires that, in the second episode of the Legacy of the Blade DLC, Shadow Heritage, Alexios, Cassandra form a romantic relationship with Darius' child and end up having a child, and the bigger problem is that although it's billed as another choice in your hero's story, whatever you choose, the child is still the ultimate outcome. At the end of the second episode, you can choose either to romance Darius' child, settle down and pop out a baby between you, or walk away. However, if you choose the latter option, they still stay, you fall in love and you end up having the baby regardless of your ultimate choice. Skip through a few cutscenes, watch the family bond, and then eventually have the child in question. Take a look. But of course, up until this point, the entirety of Assassin's Creed Odyssey has been about choice. For however long you've been playing, you've been crafting your character, be it Cassandra or Alexios, and defining what their ultimate character is like. For some, their Odyssey hero has been gay, for others asexual, or for someone like me, I have a lover in every port, more on my ship and yet more still littering the villages of ancient Greece. Just check out my conquests in my Assassin's Creed Odyssey romance guide. Understandably, that made a lot of players very frustrated with the DLC's forced coupling. I'm so annoyed that I'm forced into liking Natakas when I've spent my entire gameplay making Cassandra the lesbian icon she is supposed to be, wrote Reddit user Hat16. My Cassandra is forced to sleep with and bear the baby of a man that I as the player don't want to, adds Reddit user Darius. And these are just two quotes pulled from various Reddit threads about the DLC plotline issues. Let's just remember that the game's creative director Jonathan Dumont outlined the decisions around putting romantic choice in the game in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, where he said that, since the story is choice-driven, we never force players in romantic situations they might not be comfortable with. Players decide if they want to engage with characters romantically. I think this allows everybody to build the relationships they want, which I feel respects everybody's role-play style and desires. Players decide if they want to engage with characters romantically. I think this allows everybody to build the relationships they want, which I feel respects everybody's role-play style and desires. Now though, Ubisoft is saying that it is surprised by the response, and that all will be resolved in the third episode of the DLC. We strive to give players choice whenever possible in Odyssey and apologize to those surprised by the events in this episode, said the statement provided to Kotaku. What these events will be, of course, will be made clear soon enough, and hopefully they're more your choice than having a kid. It's entitled Bloodlines, so it may well make clear exactly what your offspring means for the rest of the series, and hopefully it might tie them in with everything else that was offered by all three Assassin's Creed Odyssey endings.